What's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. How are you all doing today? Let's see who we got here. We've got SSB Munch. I just farted on my cat. Cinder, Clouds, Dolphin, Ozzy, Tixelpipped, or Muffle. How's it going, guys? Welcome to the stream. How are you all doing today? How are you guys doing? Pella Gamer, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, man. Let's see if he uses Growl. Nope, Tackle again. Yeah, so we're just catching the Pokemon we need to trade, and then we'll be back to some more egg hatching. But yeah, how are you guys doing today? How is everybody doing? You're doing good now. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. The road to Shiny Lanius began today. Awesome. Awesome. I hope all that goes quickly for you, Cinder. It's been alright. You're alright. It's been a while. It has been a while. It has been a while, man. Yeah, how have you been doing? I've got homework. I've literally like an hour or two to do it, and you're nowhere near done. Oh no. Oh no, I believe in you. I believe in you. I've put myself in those situations before. Not a great time, but I have done it. Okay, I just realized I never updated this. Yeah. There we go. There we go. That was gonna bother me if I didn't fix it. Alright, so let's try to avoid. No! Ooh. I am not ready for this one. Better start playing Fire Red and Nuzlocke on the GameCube. Awesome lunch. You're not getting ready for work, but on your break today, you'll definitely play it. Nice. Nice. And you're about to go to sleep, but then you remember your stream. Hey, I'm glad you're able to stop by, man. Okay, good. We got away. I need to go heal. Yeah, how's it going, Dolphin Ozzy? I'm doing pretty well. How about you? You're searching now for a shiny Growlithe. Well, good luck. Good luck. I hope you get it. I've been meaning to SOS for one, but I feel like that's a really risky SOS. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure how I'm gonna do. Excuse me, gonna go about it. But I got to do it at some point. I'm still working on that snow run. I passed 400 encounters. I don't know if I've gotten to 500 yet, but yeah, no, that one has proven to be a bit more difficult than I was expecting it to be. Yo, Michael Shadow, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I can't say today, continue to practice for PSAT, you're doing a practice test, but did want to say hi. Alright, yeah, might come back later. Awesome, hope to see you again, and good luck with all your tests and stuff. I'm like, well, thank you, Pella Gamer, I appreciate it. Yo, DJ Alola Raikou, welcome to the stream. You got your first shiny in Ultra Sun, awesome! You have a shiny Abomasnow, nice, nice. You have another one you're gonna hunt after it? Seems your speaking luck hasn't been that generous with shiny luck. Honestly though, those two snow runs I did get, I got so quickly that I think it's okay. Like I kind of mentioned yesterday, this third one's really just balancing it out. Like, it happens sometimes. I got 3 shinies that day. I didn't even think about it. I got 3 in that day. I got the second Finneon, I got the first snow run less than an hour later, and then I got the second snow run like right after the stream. So like, I got really lucky, you know, 2 days ago, so like, it hasn't been really that bad. Yo, Elegant Owl, how's it going? Good luck. Hopefully this dream, almost 2.6k for Cresselia and Pearl. Elegant Owl, I wish you the best with yours. Wish you the best with yours. How's it going, CC? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Every time you see a notification on one of your streams, it reminds you of your Snivy hunt. The holidays coming in a week, so maybe that's your time. Yeah, go for it then. Go for it then, for sure. Put that Rattle away from the background. No, that is his place. That is where he stays. Yo, Z-Sand, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Got Fire Red going on. Nice. I need to get some more music for the background. I've been slowly adding some songs, but like, yeah, they'll come up. But it's been, what, like, almost 2 weeks of this music? Which is fine, it's good music, but I'm gonna be very tired of some of these songs, I feel. That evil no. I mean, Suicune, give someone else shiny luck, please. Suicune, no. That same evil no. Only gets 2 shinies from it. Only 2. That's the limit. You like my setup more than the old? Like this one over the layout I used for like Regice and stuff? I'm glad you like this one. I still like the other one. I am hoping to get a few more like combinations of it going so I can hunt more than just 3DS and Game Boy. But yeah, no, I think the old one's still pretty good. I think there are definitely some tweaks I could see being made to it. Same with this one though. But I'm glad you like them. I'm glad you like it. 2 of your members died a while ago and you're sad. Oh no! The tragedies of the Nuzlocke. That face cam's set up. Oh, like how, like just the bigger face cam? I gotcha. Yeah, I gotcha, but yeah, I'll have to see about that. I don't know how much bigger I could really make it, because there is a lot more going on that layout. You got 3 more things of like hunting and Brevious, and a bunch of other stuff, but I definitely want, there's definitely some stuff to be done with the other layout if I get the chance. I don't know, I just haven't really had much time between like work over the summer and then school now. Like this layout was like the most I could really get done. Today's been interesting. You just watched your younger cousin spray your grandma with a hose because she thought she was a witch. That does sound like an interesting day to be having. Like my room, well I appreciate it. I'm glad you'll like it, Pelagamer. Yeah, no, like the, oh, that's what you meant by facecam setup. Yeah, no, I added all that stuff, and yeah, that's in every stream now. Cool, I gotcha. Need to correct your text. You've autocorrect it. Finish. Oh, you're good. You are all good, Pelagamer. What's my favorite Pokemon game? How's it going, Max? How's it going? My favorite Pokemon game would be Sun, even though my favorite generation is 2, or not 3, and my favorite region is Hoenn. I wish you to get my Rowlet. My Rowlet's my Rowlet. I don't think I'd ever give it up. Rargzy Arbok. Rargzy Arbok. Died, and then you had a Magnemite named Tim Allen as well. No! But now you have Jilton, and it's going well. Only 1 more badge. Nice! Nice, you're almost there then. And again, while I'm thinking about it, because it came up in my mind like right now, like there's something I felt like I need to mention. There is of I mentioned this already once on stream, but I feel like I need to mention it again for more people to see it, as well as just as a reminder. For tomorrow and Sunday, the streams will be way earlier. Like these normally happen late afternoon, early evening time. I'm gonna be streaming like before noon tomorrow and Sunday. Some stuff kind of came up. I didn't realize exactly how early in the afternoon it was happening, so I will be busy at normal stream time, but I will still be streaming tomorrow. Brant Blackwell, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Starters have the worst generation. You're like, you want a female Primarina for this playthrough, and it's like, watch this cutscene, and you're like, just like, stop giving me the Poplio already. Honestly, like, that is kind of like the worst part of it, though, is like, because I know several people who wanted and like went for getting like a female Poplio because of Primarina, and then it just doesn't, like, you have to sit through that cutscene so much. Like, I was to the first trial, if not almost past it by the time someone got like a Poplio. The moment when you realize it's already Friday. I had that moment with a friend earlier where it was like, oh hey, it's the weekend now. Like, we left class and it was like, oh, I don't know, something about this week didn't feel like it ended. As just soft resetting for the gender and now to shiny, that'd be a nightmare and a half. That is why I have like the most respect for people who are willing to do that soft reset hunt. She thinks that everything's some sort of creature. Her neighbor was a werewolf. That's just a healthy imagination, right? I don't know. I feel like every little kid has some kind of phase, you know? Roamer hunts, great home, so I had to do that. Gen 7 starter hunts, absolutely not. Roamer hunts at least have more of a valid reason for that. Like, and there's more excitement to it. Whereas, like, yeah, when you're dealing with something more similar to just, you're sitting through a cutscene, you're mashing A the whole time. That's the problem. Like, think about how long it takes per encounter on Manaphy. When I'm being efficient, it's what, like, what is it, like 6 minutes an encounter or something, because we get like 10 an hour. Like, that's a crazy amount of time, and I wouldn't sit through a soft reset hunt for that. But because there's like actual reasoning behind why it takes so long, it makes more sense. You found a Growlithe finally, now the shiny up against. Good luck, Dolphinazi. You've level 5 Landorus, nice. You know my starters in most of the time male. Boy, female looking starters can't more easily get female. Like, I think I know what you mean. Like, why are they all, like, obviously that's how the stats are set up, and they've always been set up, but like, why not, yeah, something like Primarina, why not flip the ratio? Stop for saying a starter in Pokemon X and Y is so horrible because they talk so long. Yeah, I mean, that's the same kind of situation with Sun and Moon. Some made it better, but like Sun and Moon was a long one. But yeah, so like both of the 3DS gens make it rough for that soft reset. I guess Oras is better, but XY and Alola are awful about it. At times I feel concerned that she gets so deep in thought about all these things. Also influencing her little sister to relieve her too, which gets a bit annoying at home. I mean, nah, it's just, I don't know, as long as it's not like too far gone, I feel like it's just imagination and stuff. That's what fascinates them at the moment. Alright. We've only ever gotten 2 female starters on the first try, both in live, Froakie and then Bulbasaur. Okay. For the record, we weren't even trying. I mean, it's bound to happen. It's bound to happen to someone. If you get a shiny that's not Manaphy, name it not Manaphy. And we will not name it Manaphy. I promise that. I'll just go eat something. If you're not back before the stream, so say goodnight to everyone. Alright, we'll see you later, Cece. Hope to see you again soon. Dr. Glowstone, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Yeah, sorry for your not shiny, for your female Delphox and your female Poplio Sun, since you already had a name picked out and everything. Yeah, no, like, I know a lot of people who soft reset for Poplio. Like, it seemed like a large number of Poplio fans went for that female Poplio, and I don't blame them. It obviously makes way more sense. You're eating so you get to stay here after all. Alright, Michael, glad to have you here. Ooh, that's not good, Season. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. You get yourself a concrete mixer from Clovers with Oreos and mini M&Ms. Ooh, that sounds nice. Hard question, what is one of your most hated Pokemon? I don't have like a specific like Pokemon I'm not a fan of. Also, I totally have caught like an extra Bidoof I don't need to. But there's not like a Pokemon I'm specifically not a fan of. There are definitely some Pokemon that, like a group of Pokemon that like I'm not as fond of. I'm definitely more a fan of like the cuter, like small animal type Pokemon. So, you know, a lot of stuff that's in the category of more artificial looking kind of is something that I'm not as like excited about, but it's not like I hate them or anything. Feedback is so hard to find. It is Ken. How's it going? Midori Ken. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? The Curb Puff is in the house. Indeed, indeed. How is the Curb Puff doing today? The mini M&Ms taste better than normal M&Ms. I heard someone have a whole conversation about this, or I saw a whole conversation about this online of like, And like people are saying they taste better because the chocolate in like M&Ms is so cheap and kind of meh that it's like it's more taste of the candy than it is of the M&M because it's just as thick of a shell. You also get a female Piplup because you didn't save after starting the game. Once I had to restart. So it wasn't really first try, but also it wasn't trying. Yeah, I mean, like, with that, I would say it's kind of still random encounter, first try type thing. As opposed to, like, okay, I actually did catch just enough. Cool. Cool. So let's go ahead and get this set up then. Cool, but yeah, so there's like, so I definitely would consider that still like without trying and essentially first encounter, because I would kind of put Cube or my Shiny Kangaskhan in the same boat of like, it was in an SOS call, but it wasn't like an SOS chain or anything. It was just, I wasn't really hunting for it. That's still random. Bye. Are you leaving? All right. We'll see you later. Hate poison types except for Stunk Tank and Crobat. Pokemon Amino is driving you crazy. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have like a type that I specifically dislike, personally. Again, personally. You're on the final boss, DDD. Nice. Have you mentioned who you're gonna be for Halloween? You may have mentioned it. I don't remember. I don't remember if you were like deciding, because I know someone was deciding what to be. But I don't know if you've mentioned, like, what you are going to be. I guess your Soul Silver EV counts too. Not a starter, but it's the same ratio. And didn't care if you got female, but it was a neat surprise. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I forgot you wanted to update you on Eat the Guinea Pig. Oh yeah, it's been a little while. He's now gone to his new home, like you had mentioned. Your friend visited him a few times, and he looks really happy with his cage mate, Owen. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome to hear. If Game Freak wants to make shiny hunting harder, this make logo like half day long, like X and Y start. Oh gosh, like make it take forever to soft reset. Yo, Mariah, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Nope, not gonna be Curb Puff. What? And you're Cyndaquil in silver. How could you forget her? Named her Biscuit. Cool. I like the name. I really do like that name. All right, let's show up in the trainer room. Yo, how's it going, Vanilla? Stopped at Wendy's. Nice. Hope the game goes well, man. Favorite video game character. I'm gonna go with who is it? It's one part of Curb Puff, I believe. I'm gonna say Kirby then. Provide him plenty of space to run as the cage is 3 by 4 square feet. Nice, like 3 by 4 feet. That's pretty good. That definitely gives them a lot of space to like move around. They're not like stuck in a cage that they can't even turn around in or anything. Last guess. Yeah, I guess DDD. I would agree with Munch here. I've kind of been gone down the same like line of thought here. I guess you count your Piplup and EV despite her not even being a starter. You've gotten the rare gender without having a soft reset 5 times. It'd be interesting to compare that to the number of times you've like encountered it. Hope that shiny Manaphy comes soon. Well, thank you, Dolphin Ozzy. I hope so too. It'd be awesome to get it. It'd be awesome to get it before we hit, you know, the really ridiculous mark of like 1,000 or even full odds. Oh, DDD, cool. That's awesome. That'll be really cool to actually Glowstone. Getting female Pokemon's always nice because it's easier for you to come up with names for them. I get that. You got it. Nice, Munch. Congrats. Favorites Gen 5. Awesome. Gonna be DDD for Halloween. That'll be really cool. It's your favorite video game character. Any particular reason? Like, not judging, like, legitimately curious, like, any particular reason behind it? It's also you tend to think your genderless Pokemon is female. I don't blame you. I tend to go the other way with it. Again, like, it falls into that same category of what I've mentioned about, like, how I tend to just kind of view if I just see a name and all I see is a name online and it's like a, you know, like, username that isn't, like, actually very indicative of anything, like, I tend to just kind of, like, put myself on it, you know? So I think that kind of ends up happening with those two. For the most part, at least. There's definitely some that kind of lend themselves one way or the other. Gonna head out and socialize with your band buddies. Alright, yeah, see you later, Vanillix. Have fun, man. Hope everything goes well. I love Blue Penguin since Neo. I gotcha. That makes sense then. That makes a lot of sense then. If a dog looks like a herdier, his name is Puka. He's 8 years old. Ooh. What kind of dog? I'm assuming if it looks like herdier, it's some kind of terrier. Favorite gen is actually Gen 4. Okay, I gotcha, Pelagamer. I gotcha. Just started loving DD since he started winning with him in Smash. Hey, more good reasons. More good reasons. That's not your dominant reason. I got you, though. Think you're gonna go to sleep? Alright, see you later, Pelagamer. Thanks for tuning into the stream, man. It was good to see you again. And I hope to see you again soon. I don't know why I'm sleepy. So that there, dentist. You gotta get the accent in when you talk. When you type like them, don't you? Alright. Once I get the next trade going, I might hop up from my chair for a second. I'm gonna grab... I got a bottle of Sprite in my bag. I'm gonna hop up and grab it. Once we get the next trades going, or actually I guess once I get the saving going here. Just when I have a few seconds to hop up. I think your sleepiness is transferring to you through the screen. I mean, yawning is contagious. I don't know, it's like the end of the week. So even though, like we were just talking, it's kind of like, it doesn't really feel like it's super, like it's really Friday. Like, it's still Friday, it's still the end of the week, everything's kind of hit. Is the capture still running? I totally just knocked my capture card over. Oh, hey, it is. Hey, it actually worked. Sorry about that. Yeah. Like, I hit the capture card and the whole stand just went to the side. I've been waiting for your friend to call, and she's calling. Alright, we'll see you later, Dr. Glowstone. Hope you have a good time talking to your friend. Hope to see you again soon. I'm glad you're able to stop by. Alright, let's get this saving going. If you begin with this, the screen, it is free 11 p.m. Ooh, that is pretty late. Yeah, so I know for a lot of people it also doesn't help that I stream really late. Okay, let me get this going. I'm gonna hop up for a second. Yeah, there you go. Or nope, one more button press. That would have been awkward. There we go. It wasn't that far, but I wanted to make sure I grabbed it while stuff was going on, because there's so much waiting. Yeah, always is okay. Yeah, and I know it's late for a lot of people in Europe. This is like the earliest that I can stream on most days. Tomorrow, like I mentioned, tomorrow and Sunday will. I got stuff moved around. Sorry about that. Tomorrow and Sunday will be much earlier streams. So hopefully that works for some people. Yo, Greek Mapping, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, dude? Okay, we're good. You're shiny hunting legends. How's that going, man? How's that going for you? It's 5:30 for you right now. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, it's just Eastern time right there. It's going bad. Oh no! Sorry to hear it, Greek. Sorry to hear it, man. And alright, guys. We're almost through the trading. We're almost set here to actually start hatching. We got what? This batch, and then like 2 more, like eggs after it. Not even like a full batch. What happened to Regice? We haven't got it yet. We put it on a little bit of a break because of the hunt that we're doing right now with Manaphy. But I think starting next week, we're going to start kind of alternating between doing this Manaphy hunt as well as like Regice and Ralts. I don't know exactly how I'd plan that schedule out, because I don't know. Just because this hunt's taking way longer than I thought it would. Not like, oh, I thought I'd have it in a week. I thought I'd have... It was more, I thought I'd have more than 100 encounters in a week. So, on that front, yeah, I would like to kind of swing back to being able to do some hunts that were actually more likely to get them each stream. But I still want to do Manaphy. I spent a lot of time planning for it. So I had like a date in mind I was going to start it. So we started it on that date, no matter what. But yeah, we'll get back probably to some Regice and Ralts starting next week. I gotta get some stuff fixed for that to work. You're trying to learn your 13 to 24 for yourself, like, like actually learn like military time. I gotcha. I can convert it if I need to. For the most part, I kind of know where most of the stuff is, whether in terms of late or not. Why don't you save a second before getting an egg hatched? Because then I couldn't trade them. Because soft resetting doesn't actually make it where you can hatch them. Where they hatch differently. Like, you have to trade it to a different game after every soft reset. So the trading is what takes a really long time. Otherwise, yeah, you could just save right before it hatches, but because like the egg's value is permanent, and like the egg's value is compared to like your save for if it's shiny or not. So the only way to get a different Manaphy is to trade it to a different save, because it's the same egg every time you hatch it. Yo, Ratty Tatty, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, like, when people say anything in the 20s, I know what they're talking about, and obviously, like, 13, 14, 15, I can, like, pick up on pretty quickly, which doesn't leave that many. That leaves, what, like, 16 through 19, but, yeah, I still just use 12 hours on my phone. Oh, God. No, it is a very intense hunt, to say the least. Like, it is an extreme hunt. Give up straight away on that. Most people do, and that's why I'm doing it. Like, I want to be one of the few who's like legitimately gone through with doing this hunt. That's why I play, and the thing is you have to play through 9 to 10 copies, or you have to play through usually like 10 plus copies. Yes, IDEK, thank you for the sub, I appreciate it. But I want to be an inspiration. I want to do it. But yeah, so like before you even get to this point, you have to play through Pokemon Ranger 10 plus times. Depending on how many eggs you want to use. Yeah, so theoretically I could keep getting more eggs, and if I actually remembered to prep off stream, it would be a pretty easy hunt to kind of like hatch 40 eggs a stream, because that's about how many I'd actually be able to get done. It takes about 30 minutes to hatch 10 eggs. Like, if you're actually just hatching eggs, you get about 40 eggs done a stream, and then just be hatching the eggs, and then trade them, like, off camera to other games. But that would be beating, 30 plus more copies of Pokemon Ranger, and I do not have that in me, I can tell you that much. Alright, let me just deal with these separately, because these are the ones who get a little bit weird. There we go. Yeah, this is the one that's a little bit wonky sometimes to try to do both at once. Alright, there we go. So you think you have a premiere date for set for Season 3 of the prize? Awesome! Awesome. What time around is it? And welcome to the stream, by the way. Yes, how are you doing today? Go for Shiny Mew? I would love to. I'm just gonna get a Shiny Mew. No, I would definitely love to do that one. For that, yeah, I'd need what, like a Japanese e-reader, Japanese Emerald, then the like card for reading that to like actually do it legit. So it's actually not impossible. So yeah, I would just knock something over. I would love to do that one. If someone can find a Japanese e-reader and all the equipment for it, let me know. I would be so down for doing that. Come on, walk back. Walk back for me. No, just gonna keep walking away. But yeah, so if someone could actually, if someone knows where I could get that kind of equipment, let me know, because I would love to do like a fully legitimate Shiny Mew hunt. October 20th at the same time is always awesome. Which puts your Lugia hunt prep at a serious time crunch, but I think that's okay. You can handle it. I believe in you. You can do it. You can do it, Cinder. When you're not podcasting, you're gonna always get more Pokeballs. Since the best ball to use for Lugia in Gen 2 is an Apricorn ball. Yeah, I guess like, yeah, if you're doing it that way, it's way easier to do than like if you're doing it in USUM with the wormholes. Let's just do a walkthrough. What do you mean by that? Gotta go. Alright, see you later, Michael Shadow. Thanks for tuning into the stream. October 21st is your birthday. Well, happy early birthday, Dolphinazi. Alright, we're almost there. We got one more egg to trade, and then we can start hatching, and then we can get our copy of Pearl here going again. Hashtag add mythics in wormhole. See, the thing is, I just don't think mythics quite make that cut. Like, legendaries have routinely been added back to games. Mythicals are a whole different beast. And I kind of love that. Like, if we could actually get some, like, really good mythical events again, I would be so happy for it. Like, if we could get some, like, Gen 4 level mythicals. The problem is it's way harder to do that now with so many people having access to the internet and hacks and GTS and so many ways for people to just get mythicals without the events. Like Mew. See, the thing is, I still feel like, as someone who, I'm definitely on the side of, I absolutely want a Mew. And especially, I'd love a shiny Mew, because I've never had one. I've never had a Mew, because I've never been around for an event that gave it out. I still want it to be done in a more difficult way. Gen 1 Mythics. I mean, that's just Mew then. But, nah, I'd love for some events to get them back in. Like, not necessarily like Wi-Fi events, but like, events. Like, in-game events. That are like a one-time per save type of thing. Which I guess that does kind of make it like a wormhole, but at the same time, like, some kind of distribution event. I would love for like a whole extra little story associated with them and stuff. I just don't know if that would happen. I guess we'll have to see what Gen 8 kind of wants to do with it, because the way like Marshadow and Zeraora and stuff kind of have been getting introduced, especially recently, it hasn't been as exciting, I don't feel. So you know that 2018 is legendary, right? Yeah, I mean, it has been. Are you saying that 2019 will be the mythical year? I don't know. Again, like I said, I would love some, like, story event type of things. Like, give me something like Delta Episode. Or even something similar to Ranger, where it's like, play a spin-off game and get them that way. Like, something like that I think would be cool. Am I in your mind? Maybe. Maybe I'm really, really psychic. See, though, like, I would love ways to shiny hunt them is the thing, and the way they kind of give them out now doesn't make them very shiny huntable. So again, like I stated, if someone here has knowledge of how I can get my hands on the equipment for like a proper, legitimate shiny Mew hunt in Emerald, let me know. I will find a way to buy it as soon as possible and get a hunt like that set up, because I would love to hunt for Mew like that. Yo, Loot, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Ian doing a lot with those Manaphies. I'm doing as much as I can. Doing as much as I can, man. How are you doing? I want to shiny hunt Mew so bad. It's such a dream shiny. It's such a great shiny. I also just actually thought about something, guys. So 1 second, I'm gonna see if I can hold down my B button. We're gonna see if the DS is too like thick for this to work, but I have like a chip bag like clip thing. So I'm gonna see if I can. Nope, that doesn't work. Dang it. It was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. Just get the Pokemon Emerald and do a walkthrough until you reach the Mew. That doesn't work though, Greek. It doesn't work though. Because Mew isn't just available in Emerald. Like, you have to have an event card, and you have to have an e-reader, and all these other pieces of equipment that I don't have. Like, I have an English Emerald, but I don't know if the event works on English Emeralds. So I might need a Japanese copy of the game. And on top of that, I need the e-reader and the card for it. So those are reasons why I can't do that one immediately, but I would love to. Pretty good, man. Looks like you hit 100, which is nice. Yeah, we hit 100 at the end of yesterday's stream, which is good, and we've kind of hit a groove where we can actually get I can actually consistently get about 20 in a day. So I don't know if we'll, I was kind of talking, I mentioned it on Discord, and again, anyone who's in the stream and not in the Discord, feel free to join as another plug for it. But yeah, so mix in, like, I kind of mentioned it there, and I'll mention it here again. I mentioned it here already today, I believe. Touch the house. I'm sorry, what? Oh. I'm dumb. I am really dumb. I hadn't gotten to the point where I was supposed to touch the Pokeball yet, so I was like, why isn't this working? But yeah, so like I mentioned over there, I'm considering like going to Manaphy being like an on and off hunt, like every other day or like every other week or something, along with our regular hunts. I just want to know what you guys' thoughts on that are. I goofed up, I did goof up. Ever find the equipment to hunt Mew? Once you get it, send the equipment to me. Let me borrow everything. I need to see shiny Mew so bad. I mean, honestly, like maybe if I can figure out a way to get a hold of it, because the problem is every time I look it up, I don't find Japanese ones. Or if I do look it up, it's like, oh, here's like news articles for it. It's like I don't want to do it that way. You do have shiny Mew in another game, nice. Okay, let's see again if I can get this. Proof that it's actually calibrated and I'm just dumb. There we go. Yes, guys, we're in like the hype part here where we're actually getting some eggs hatched. The thing is, like, I know that another reason why I'm kind of considering this hunt is like something to do less frequently is partially because it's not as exciting of a hunt for a lot of you guys to watch, I don't think. Like, if you want to sit here and talk, yeah, that's like obviously that works and that's fine. But like compared to something like SOS or soft resetting, like there's definitely not as much going on here. Actually encountering shiny wise, like there's a lot more other things going on. Say there, no, I can't Greek. It would kill the eggs too fast. And also, even if the eggs hatch faster on that game, I still have to play through this game until I can trade them again, and this is the longer part. Also, every time I trade the eggs, the hatching cycle gets a little bit shorter. So if I shorten it myself, I'm making it where eventually the eggs won't be tradable. Because eventually it'll get to the point where the distance they have left is shorter than the distance between the PC and the trading kiosk. So I literally wouldn't be able to hatch them any other way. So unfortunately, like, I wish I could. I wish I could that would make it shorter. But unfortunately it doesn't. You're gonna die from that. It's just, yeah, the more and more you get into it, the more you realize this hunt is definitely not like a super quick hunt that you're just gonna get knocked out at any point. Like, you're gonna be spending a significant amount of time trying to play 2 games at once, like legitimately play 2 games at once. Yeah, dies. No, yeah, it's a rough one. It is a rough one, but it'll be so awesome when we actually get it. Like, when we legitimately get this without like any kind of action replay or anything, it'll be so awesome. Really figured this out with the 2 systems of trading. I have to give credit to Poke Collector 98. Or Shiny Collector 98, why I say Poke Collector. I've said his name so many times. Shiny Collector 98 is the one who actually posted a video about how to actually hunt for it, if you're going to legitimately hunt for it. And then from there, yeah, I followed that and I figured out my whole way of actually getting the Manaphy Eggs itself. That's what my video is more so about. And yeah, so he had come up with a method, and definitely like doing the method, you kind of realize the nuances that you run into while performing this. Which legendary should you hunt for now? Lugia? Yeah, if you don't have Lugia, go for Lugia. I can recommend that one as a good shiny. Oh, you caught a normal Lugia. Okay. So I guess it means you can't go hunt for another one. Oh, you tried to catch a shiny one, though. And just not work out. I gotcha. Lugia messed with my hunting method. He killed himself. Yeah, Lugia messed with... Because I had my way of, like, trying to avoid it, like, KOing itself and struggling, but it decides it doesn't want that to work. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Of course, both games get to a point where I'm not really, like, touching anything. Question, can you get a shiny Victini, or is Victini locked? I believe Victini's locked. Victini's mythical. That doesn't mean it's shiny locked, necessarily. I believe it is, though, because Gen 5 is when they introduced all that stuff. No female Popplio yet, and you have to leave for work now, but during your break, if you get one, you'll continue with it. Awesome, Cinder. Good luck. I hope you have a shiny Popplio by the end of that break. Yeah, at least Usum is a little bit better about that cutscene. It's still a rough one, though. Victini shiny lock. That's what I thought. Because I knew there was at least something really weird about it. Toa Kori, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Yeah, so, yeah, unfortunately Victini's locked. I would love to get I'd love to be able to get all these shinies that are locked, but obviously it's hard to do them. You said shiny just now, I was like, shiny, god, I wish. Hope you get the female. I am so used to wishing people luck on shinies. Like, the amount of phrases in my head that I'll discern it, shiny female is even better. I just had shiny on the, I say I hope you get a shiny, and then I add whatever Pokemon we're talking about. Nah. How is Zora locked in white but not in white too, which is weird. Wasn't it a bit more of a special type of Pokemon in white versus white too? Because, I mean, you look at it there, and then you look at it in, like, the newer games, which is just a wild encounter. Are you heading out? No, don't cry yourself to sleep, man. I'm sorry. Sorry to hear if you're having a rough time, man. It'll get better, though. It'll get better, though, and see you later. See you later, though, and I hope you feel better, man. You hope you get a shiny, but the shiny Ultra Moon will be Latias. That's the important one. Yeah, I hope you get the female Popplio by the end of your break. Really sad right now. I'm sorry to hear that, Munch. Why? What's going on, man? What's going on? You did something good today? Yeah, focus on that, man. You got Kyurem. Awesome, dude. Congrats. Alright, see you later, Greek. See you later. Congrats on the Kyurem, man. See, I've been told that that screen won't ever be shiny, but at the same time, I keep checking it. Keep wanting to check it. Let me double check. Do I have any left? One egg left. No, not Mr. Butt. I'm sorry to hear that, Munch. Really, really sorry to hear that, dude. Again, the tragedies of a Nuzlocke. This is why I don't think I'll ever be able to handle it. You're, like, stronger than me for being able to do that. It's an incredible name. It really is. Like, that's a fantastic name. Wheezing self-destruct. Ah, that makes it even worse. Rip, I'm so sorry, Munch. I'm so sorry, man. Alright, final hatch of this batch. That rhymed more than I expected it to. Alright, let's check these Pokemon. Let's check these Manaphy's. 3, 4, 5. Okay, there we go. I feel like you put Mr. in front of a Pokemon's name, it's 10 times better. I mean, we've got Mr. Grubbs, and now we've got Mr. Butt. Like, there's some fantastic names there. You're gonna name Mr. Butter, but Mr. Butt sounded better. Definitely sounded better. I can agree with the name, but yeah. It's a sad moment. I'm sorry to hear it, man. I'm really sorry to hear it. Nuzlocke can be brutal. Alright, let's see if I can get the rest of these eggs up into the PC before I get control of anything again. Almost did it. Almost did it. Now you gotta choose a new member. What are the options here, Munch? What are the options? It's weird that the Manaphy Egg looks like a Manaphy Egg. The Manaphy Egg looks like a Manaphy Egg, like the classic looking Yoshi look-alike. I'm lost. I think I understand what you're saying, but I'm also lost. And it might just be my reading comprehension. How's it going, Mel? How are you doing right now? You have Blastoise, Jolteon, Beedrill, Snorlax, and Dugtrio, and no real solution for Grass. What do you think you should do? I don't know, man. I don't know. Are those your options for adding into the team? Practice is not very happy. Hoping the stream can cheer you up a tad. Sorry to hear about Practice. Yeah, I hope the stream. I hope the stream can help too, though. It does not look like the normal egg that looks like a Yoshi. Okay, I gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, it definitely is weird that it isn't like a normal egg. You have 3 options in mind: Spearow, Zubat, or Growlithe. trying to think. I mean, yeah, I guess those would all kind of help a bit with grass. Yeah, those all definitely help with it, so I don't know. Which one are you feeling, Munch? Or Ponyta? If you'd use Ponyta, I'd say use Ponyta. I don't know if that's the best solution. I keep hitting nickname here because I'm just kind of not paying attention. Not paying attention to the dialogue, just kind of mashing A. You got a PS4, and the second game you got after the day you got it was Persona 5, which you really wanted to play. Awesome! Awesome. I've still yet to play a Persona game. I've been told heavily I should. Searching for a shiny Growlithe. I hope you find it soon, Dolphinazi. Saw Ponyta, what do you mean by I saw it? Yo, so I heard you like Mudkips. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? You say Ponyta? I guess so. I guess I do. Why you gotta reset your game? Because the way that shinies are determined is comparing like the eggs ID to the trainer ID, and the eggs ID is set when like I trade the egg from Ranger to Sinnoh. Like that's been set since I got the egg, so that won't change even if I soft reset the game. So what I have to do is I have to restart a new save file so I can get a new trainer ID. Kind of similar to how I had to like reset my save file every once in a while for Emerald, but on a like every time I hatch the egg scale, so like every 10 eggs, because you know I have 10 eggs. Gracefully the Ponyta, welcome to the team. Awesome, awesome. I hope it helps out a bunch. So yeah, because of the ID thing, I have to reset my game every time I want to hatch the eggs again. I have to hatch them on a new save. I wish it could be more simple. I wish it could literally just be like an egg hatch. Then we could just be like, oh yeah, we're hunting Regice and Manaphy, and call it good. Unfortunately, that is not the case, sadly. Unfortunately and sadly. That's just how sad and unfortunate it is that it's both. Because that'd be a really funny way to just nonchalantly hunt Manaphy. It also would have meant that like it would have been just as efficient to get like 5 eggs. But getting 10 is the best because see how I'm like still finishing up. I don't even know, have I hatched a single one yet? I haven't hatched any of these yet. We might actually finish up the egg, or the Pokemon catching before the egg hatching this time. Or not. But that would have been so nice if I was able to just like hatch it, like, you know, just do the running back and forth bit. But yeah, no, I gotta do a whole bunch of this. So I gotta restart the game, play up to the point that I'm able to buy Pokeballs, buy, you know, 15 Pokeballs, and catch 11 Pokemon. So that I'm prepped for trading. Like, it's a whole ordeal. Yo, BB, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, man. How are you doing today? Fortunately, though, we are getting to the point where we're going to hatch these eggs pretty soon. And we will actually be pretty close to being able to immediately trade them and start hatching again, which will be nice. Usually that's not the case. Usually I've got to, like, you know, start the start the catching like after I've already finished the hatching and stuff, and that's when it gets a little bit like, you know, obnoxious. Like, come on, I just want to be able to trade him. But fortunately, I guess I got that set up a bit better this time. I don't know. I don't know exactly what happened. I've finally been thinking about making your own comic book. Oh, that'd be super cool. That'd be super cool. What would it be about? Or do you have any idea on that yet? Dang, why can't all the Pokemon only do like 1 HP of damage? Yeah, no, we're gonna be pretty close to actually being able to like just immediately start trading, which would be super nice. And be about a boy who had Asperger's and he has powers and tries to keep them hidden. That's what I guess. That'd be a really interesting concept. That'd be cool. That'd be cool to read. I totally just hit the wrong button. Let's double check. I think we have, yeah, we have 2 more to hatch. That'd mean it's unbalanced. Would mean it's unbalanced. I don't know. I'm probably thinking about a separate conversation entirely now. I don't know. I forgot what I was talking about, so that's on me. Okay. Oh, of getting hit with 1 HP. Oh yeah, that's, yeah, like I said, those little tiny things I'm like mumbling to myself without even thinking about it. Yeah, no. Obviously it'd be super unbalanced, but it's nice for keeping me from having to go to the Pokemon Center. Yo, Nuno, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. I know you don't usually come to your stream every day, but have you thought in making a series of Pokemon Quest? It's a very good game that is on Play Store. By the way, congrats for the Charmander. I had thought about it. Like, I was, like, when it first came out, I was actually super considering, like, doing a live stream of Quest or something on my Switch. But the problem is then I saw that it was, like, then I hit the point where it was, like, you know, kind of pay to play. Where, like, either you had to wait, like, a few hours or, you know, play it, or, like, pay to play a bit more. And I don't know if I'd have been able to get a full stream of content out without, like, or, like, a series or anything without waiting. Because I do have it on my Switch. I have it on my phone as well. I don't really play it much on either. I really do kind of want to get back into it, though. It's definitely a fun game. It's definitely a fun game. And I hope you're doing well, you know. Thank you again for the congrats on Charmander. I was super hyped for that. I was super excited for that. So yeah, I definitely considered it, especially with the fact that, like, Quest has shinies. Like, I could technically shiny hunt in it. But there's just so much that has to go into each encounter and hoping that you can get a shiny out of it. So, yeah, I haven't actually thought about getting back into it and doing any of that recently. So let's go and check here. Let's check. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's go back to him again. Yep, none of those were a shiny. So reset that and prep for the trading in a bit. You haven't decided his name yet. Kind of based on protagonist on you. Yeah, no, that's super cool, BB. Like, I actually really kind of like that concept. Like, something about it, I guess, like, it'd be a different perspective, I feel, on going into that kind of character. You know, like into some kind of superhero character. I really think that'd be a cool thing to read. All right, let's catch this Pokemon real quick. I mean, different perspective. I don't know. I mean, like, I guess if they do have Asperger's or something, it's, I don't know. I guess with like the social, like the extra like kind of, you know, struggles with like social interaction and stuff that kind of come from that. Like, I think that would add like an extra level of like kind of that struggle and conflict on top of it. I don't know. I probably worded it really poorly, but I don't know. It'd definitely be an interesting kind of twist, I feel, to have on the usual, like, you know, dual, you know, identity, secret identity type thing, you know, that kind of struggle that you see with superhero comics and stuff. Again, I could just be saying stuff that sounds really, really stupid, but that sounds accurate. Okay, cool. But yeah, no, like, that's what I meant. Different perspective was definitely, like, not the right wording on that. It's a different, I don't know. It's a twist on the same kind of thing. So yeah, like, that's what I said. Like, that would sound like actually a kind of really cool thing to read. It's always interesting, like, if you can, like, take, like, a common cliche or common trope and, like, flip it. Okay, so I have to catch 6 more. We're not actually very close to catching all these Pokemon. You've Asperger's, so yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, cool. Yeah, because I don't have anything, like, I don't have it or anything, so I don't have, like, personal, like, experience with it. It gives me a character a weakness and gives realism to the character of having struggles. Yeah, I mean, I think just, like, and the struggle that would come from it's a bit more, like, it links in and makes, like, a struggle that exists a different kind of struggle, I think. The just keep getting a better, gracefully done. No! No, it took me to say, Munch, I'm sorry. That one I feel is my fault. I am sorry, Munch. Okay. Let's go ahead and throw another Pokeball. We're actually, I think we're making good pace right now. I think. At least. I don't know 100%, but I think we're actually on a decent pace to get through this today. So that's exactly what you thought. Yeah, no, like, that would be really cool. I am definitely very supportive of this, BB. Today's not your day much. It's not seeming like it. Like, again, these are why I'm so, these kind of things are why I'm so afraid of doing a Nuzlocke. I don't know if I could handle it. It's like, yeah, of course. For the Nuzlocke, at least. That's just where all that's coming from. That's just where the luck doesn't seem to be there. You'll fail eventually with Nuzlocks. Yeah, I mean, like, that's just what happens. That's where, like, I don't know, that's why I'm so afraid of it. We were gonna raid you from Kanto Kairu, but you decided to raid a collab. Hey, that's okay. That's all cool. I hope he's doing well. Hope his stream went well and everything. Totally forgot to ask us my dividend. It's been good. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I just had classes and stuff. Nothing too, like, super stressful or anything. I'm still hunting for a snow runt off stream. I gotta get a third one so I can, you know, get Frostlass and Glalie. I was fortunate enough that actually both of the ones I've caught so far have been females, so Frostlass isn't an issue. Like, that would have been something I would have been a bit more stressed of if, like, my first two had been male. It is a 50-50 ratio, so I wasn't too, like, super duper concerned or anything. For Nuzlocke, I don't think I did. I mean, I saw the Gracefully thing, unfortunately, and then I saw the Nuzlocke thing. It's cool, hope you get it. Thanks! Snorunt is a nice Pokemon. Yeah. No, like, I really like it, and I'm surprised it took me this long to hunt it. Like, I think I thought there was something, like, difficult about the hunt for some reason. Like, that's kind of where... That's why there's a lot of hunts I haven't done right, like, yet. Is they're hunts that kind of come from the... From, like, a lot of the hunts I have right now are hunts that I'm doing that I've realized I was wrong in thinking that, oh, it knows sand attack, so I'm gonna have to use it, like, hunt it a certain way or anything. Like, I'm very quickly realizing, oh wait, a lot of these Pokemon are easier to hunt than I thought. Because a lot of the ones also on top of that are ones I thought were, like, too high level or something. Which I think is where Snorunt was in this. That or I thought Frostlass was harder to get. Because, yeah, it's not actually difficult at all. But, so it's stuff like that as to why... Like, I haven't gotten it. And then I realized, like, oh, wait, it actually isn't that big of a deal. Let's check how many Pokeballs I have left, because I don't think any have failed yet. 2 more. Need to use 2 more of these. Let's go over here. Yeah. Should we make the characters humans or animals? When you mentioned the idea, I was thinking humans. I was thinking at least. Again, it's up to you. Will I be getting Zeraora? When it comes out legitimately, yeah, I'll be getting it. Anything that, like, I have to get from one of the, like, you know, store event cards, I will get. If it's things like, you know, a lot of the legends that have happened, I haven't really gotten them. The last one I picked up was the Shiny Zygarde, because that was the only way to get a Shiny Zygarde. And I actually realized I only collected 2 of my 4 codes, but... Oh well. A Bulbasaur crit you with Razor Leaf, and you missed 3 times! Oh, I didn't even see that. I just saw the Gracefully thing, and then I don't see anything else except for the Nuzlocke at least, and then, like, you asking about the statement. I don't actually see anything else. It's weird. Oof. Yo, Dark Stevie, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? You're going with Zilla the Spearow. Alright, I hope that works out better, man. I mean, if you like animals, if you can write it with animals, then it's up to you. You are the writer here, man. See your sly gamer secretly trying to hunt for shiny Bidoof. You know, it could happen. Like, it's legitimately a thing that could happen. I'm considering, like, putting them down in the corner, like, also technically hunting. Because I'm catching 1 wild Pokemon for every Manaphy we encounter, so, like, it legitimately is, like, you know... north of 220 Pokemon that we've encountered when you include the starter and when you include the buffer Pokemon I have to get. Choki Nyan, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? You're fine. How am I? I'm doing well. I am doing well. Thanks for asking. I am just going for these Manaphy's. We basically have 1 more batch of 10 to catch, or not to hatch. So hopefully we can get that here in the next, like, you know, hour or so. Make the protagonist of a pet. There you go. That's best of both worlds, right? What is the second shiny at? Both of them are Manaphy. The way you have to do Manaphy, you need 2 systems to hunt it, because you have to be able to trade, like, back and forth between the systems. So I think this is it. We might need one more. I don't know. We're good to trade. We're good to trade, and that's all we're gonna do for now. So yeah. So both of these are for the same Manaphy hunt. It takes a good bit of stuff to do Manaphy. Okay, we are gonna catch another one just because it's waiting for it. But let's go ahead and grab that other Pokemon. The reason we need that 11th Pokemon caught is because they won't let you go into the trade if you have 1 Pokemon and 5 eggs in your party, which is really dumb in my opinion. Because like all you have to do is make it where I can't actively trade away my starter, and you would be fine. Hunter Teeny and Heartgold, awesome Darksty. I hope that hunt goes well for you. What's my best shiny? Well, my favorite shiny is Milotic, and I have one, so I'm inclined to say that that is also, like, my best shiny. But I have quite a few. I think I'm approaching 200 between on and off stream. On stream, Ho-Oh's up there because I got it so quickly for being, you know, a 1 in like 1300 hunt. You hunt Kyurem in white. Awesome. Well, good luck. I mean, can you hunt Kyurem, or is it just Reshiram and Zekrom that are locked, or is Kyurem locked too in white? I forget exactly what was shiny locked in those games. I just think, you know, legendaries, story legendaries, but I may be wrong. I think I'm wrong. I think Kyurem's okay. Alright, so once we get saved, we'll hop in there and we'll be good to go. When you read the comics, should you post it on your social medias? If you feel like it, man. If you feel like it, also I'd recommend. Just because I'd love to see there. If you wrote it and post it in like the Discord and stuff that I have, you know, linked like down below, as well as just having like a URL there. I don't know if you're part of it or not, but there is like an art channel there for like, you know, posting stuff like that. Can't use Discord, you find it hard. Oh yeah, you mentioned that. I feel you. Yeah, I mean, I guess like trying to get used to, because there's like different ways that people can have it set up for each like thing, everything. It's basically just a bunch of like specific group chats all together. But I totally get that. If you do find it hard to use, I don't blame you. I definitely didn't like it at first either. Because like my friends and I switched to it from using Skype because we mostly use it for voice stuff. But we switched to it from Skype because we were realizing how bad Skype's lag is. I feel like you have times where you catch a shiny quickly and then you have a period, you get stuck on one. You know, I agree. I agree. Even off stream, I'm in that same boat. I'll try to post it to your art Discord. Awesome, dude. Awesome. I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate that, man. Because I'm definitely trying to get like the Discord back to like, or not back to, but up to a point where it's way more like fun to use and stuff. You know, like it shouldn't just be something that I have that's like, oh yeah, I have this by the way. Like, you know, we're mainly, you know, posting announcements or me posting like stream links and stuff. Like, I would love for it to be a place where it's more open to just like a hangout place that I also happen to like, you know, link those things. When you read it, when you're honest opinion, yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. I am excited to read it. And yeah, I definitely agree there on the, like, there's just periods where you get a whole bunch at once. Yup. Yup, and then I just have to sit around and wait for, like, another period of that. Regis and Charmander were definitely one of those. Because, yeah, back when I first got the 3DS capture set up, like, it was like Crabrawler, Alolan Vulpix, Mudbray, Mimikyu, all these pretty close together, like, within a week of each other. Or, like, you know, with, like, no more than, like, a week between each of them. I'm gonna work on it tomorrow, but you need time to write it. Yeah, no, definitely. I don't expect it to be, like, done in a day or anything. That's definitely something that is a process. I also just... I'm messing with this clip now that I brought it over. Because I don't know, sitting here waiting for this animation is probably one of the longest parts of not doing anything. It's like a menu for like 5 seconds every once in a while, and then let Pokeballs fly off into the air. Which is nice. It's a good breather from the usual, like, continuous soft resetting, but at the same time, it would be nice if, yo, Adam, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. So to say hi and leave a like. Awesome, dude. I appreciate it. And speaking on that, anyone who is new to the streams or is in the stream and hasn't yet, please leave a like. It's definitely very much appreciated. I guess goes to the like goal as well as it definitely helps out with YouTube and everything, which really prefers that interaction and stuff. As well as if you are new, feel free to subscribe. You know, I try to stream 5 to 6 times a week. Sploosh, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I feel like the shiny may take a long time, even if it's low odds. We're gonna be here a while. Like to awesome, I appreciate it, Sploosh. But yeah, no, this is the odds are 1 in 80, 192, so it's not good odds either. It's like 20 encounters a stream. Basically, it's equivalent to like a Manaphy every 6 minutes. Granted, but it takes way less time to actually hatch Manaphys. It's just, there's so much of this trading and stuff that goes on. Of course, Charmander, which took, nearly took a year. Technically, it did take a year, but like, I would definitely consider it not having taken a full year because of like the amount of time that we were hunting, like, you know, Poipole and stuff without even considering Charmander. Because, you know, from basically from the time Usum came out until April, I couldn't hunt for Charmander on stream at least because like that capture card was just so dead, and it was so busted. I think you were here for that stream, like where I tried to use it and the whole thing, the audio was off, the video was fuzzy, like it was not very good, and like the capture card already wasn't the greatest. Like if we're being honest, it was not the greatest capture card to start off. So I'm really glad I'm able to like bump it up now with a bit better quality and stuff. Oh, I did end up catching 1 extra. That's okay. That's fine. 1 more than necessary doesn't really hurt. It was just, you know, like an extra, like the amount of time that it takes for like a single capture, like that was all the extra time that there was. And we ran into it anyway, so it's not like we were really that far off. Alright, so we got 1.5 more batches of eggs to trade, and then we'll be 2 of the hunting. Gen 4 is such a throwback. Diamond was your first Pokemon game ever. Such an amazing soundtrack as well. Nostalgia is real. Yeah, I definitely get that nostalgia trip when I play Gen 3. Because that's the game that I got into Pokemon with, was Fire Red. The classic bad internet too. Yeah, the bad internet was not a fun time. It's still not a fun time. And I've been trying to get my apartment to deal with it, but like, they just, if I leave like, you know, complaints and stuff online, they're like, oh, we'll help you soon, and then they don't do anything as soon as like, it's stuff that's like private emails. So like, I don't know. Eventually it's gonna catch up to them, I feel. Like, I'm not gonna let it go, especially with how much it still happens. But, you know, I'm not like pushing it too hard there or anything. If the streams work for the day, that's all that really matters at that moment for me. But alright, let's hope that these... Actually, there we go. That's actually probably one of the better positions they've ended up in. Fun fact, M&J TV is a comic series about a boy who's bitten by a lizard and becomes half lizard. He wants to make it a cartoon. Oh, that's cool. Basically like Lizard Man instead of Spider-Man. Yeah, it's like, I'll admit, Gen 4 doesn't quite pull that same nostalgia for me. Like, that probably is like, suddenly everyone's gonna leave the stream. But no, like, Gen 4 doesn't quite pull the nostalgia for me because I didn't play it as much. I played Gen 3 a whole bunch, and then, like, I got Gen 4. I got Pearl, like, within a year after it came out. But my DS broke, and so I wasn't able to play it much at all. And I wasn't able to play Gen 5. And I didn't get a 3DS until Oras was the game that was out. So I missed a good chunk of Gen 4 and then all of Gen 5. So I don't really have much nostalgia when it comes to those, because they're more new experiences for me than anything. Any more Gen 4 shiny has to come? Yeah, definitely. I would love to do some Poké Radar hunting. Spider was radioactive. This is true. Calls it mutant might. Okay. It's time to sleep. Bye. Alright, see you later, Dolphin Ozzy. Thank you for tuning into the stream. Hope to see you again soon. And I hope you have, you know, a good night. Hope you get a lot of rest and stuff. And yeah, again, another reminder for everyone. I will be streaming much earlier tomorrow. Much earlier. It'll be way more of a convenient time, I feel, for Europe. And it'll be pretty early morning for the US and just general more Western time zones and stuff. But I think it'll be a better time, because it'll be a better time for some people. It won't be permanent. It's just because 2 days I can and kind of have to do it to stream that day. But yeah, so this is a heads up again. There will be a much earlier stream tomorrow, like, not like super duper early, but several hours before it usually happens. You have nothing to watch tomorrow, so you're hyped. Awesome. Yo, Pikazard Master, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Shiny Poochyena, dude. It's finally not on the layout anymore. After, like, a year of it being there, it's not on the layout anymore. I have a more recent Game Boy Shiny found. Finally. After all this time. Hey, how's it going, Pikazard Master? Team Rocket Admin Pumpkin wants to battle. How's it going, Pumpkin? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, man? Use escape rope. Use escape rope on what? Okay, there we go. So we got this trade and 2 more, and then we will be good to hatch the last batch of eggs. That shiny pooch shall forever haunt us thus. Haunt in this month of October. We did the 1,000 subscriber special in October, right? Or was it like very early November? I forget exactly when it was, but that was like that was a fun one. That was a fun stream. I said the shiny poo. Nope, nope, not that. Fortunately not that. I wouldn't want one of those haunting me. Cancel trading. Okay, yeah, so these are the ones that are different, so I don't exactly have to line it up. Just heard a horn honk. Or a car honk down in the parking lot. I don't know if you guys heard it. So when Let's Go comes out, we'll be riding an Onix. I don't know about that. The stream was awesome because you didn't care, because you had a party full of Pooches. I mean, we literally quit hitting KO to Shiny Pooch, and I just went, yeah, I expected that. Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay, final two trades. Final two trades here, and then we can just run back and forth a whole bunch. Okay, so let's get these two trades done here, guys. Yep, good. I don't know, I always feel like the communication's not gonna quite work. Just because it has been wonky before. Yay, running is the best. Running means we're that much closer to actually doing some trading, or actually doing some hatching, and actually encountering some Pokemon. Use escape rope on what? I don't have any escape ropes, unfortunately. Trying to get out of a cave. I'm not in a cave though. Take good care of egg. Does it say that for every egg, or does it just say it for the Manaphy egg? So I feel like that's something that they would test to make sure it, like, at least with the localization, looked a little bit more correct. But who knows? We're all in a cave, it's called the ozone layer. Not if pollution has anything to say about it. That's actually the reason there's the holes in it, is someone used escape rope one too many times. Yo, Natsu, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, man. We're trying to talk for like 15 minutes? Dude, how you been? It's been a while. Finally got it. It's so weird they weren't able to do anything, man. I think that was the last egg, right? Here just in time for the hatching. Yeah, because I made the egg comment. We all live in a yellow submarine. We didn't like the color, so we painted it green. Green didn't, so we painted it red. Red wasn't waterproof, so now we're all dead. Aw, that's a not fun twist to that. Okay, greenhouse affecting global warming. Slowly getting us out of this thing. You're fine. School won't let you do anything. Won't let you do anything you want to. Rip. I feel that though. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm trying to do this insane Manaphy hunt. Hopefully it doesn't like break me down too much at least. Yeah, so let's just double check. So yeah, because we're good to go here. Just want to make sure I'm not like completely resetting any Manaphys. Yep. There we go. So we're about to just reset that, like hard reset that. At least it's not Charmander. Charmander's finally done. I'm happy for that. That was a hunt that was taking a ridiculous amount of time, and like I understand why. Like it's not like it's like, oh, that's a dumb hunt or anything. Like it was taking its sweet time. We're all shiny. We all shiny out down here, Georgie. Oof. Yeah, never saw that movie. Don't think I ever will. Not my thing. Yeah, here we go. Time for just me hunched over this one DS, running back and forth, because we're finally to that point. I don't think I'll quite make it before the actual 2-hour mark. I think we're still going to go a little bit over, but it won't be like the 30 minutes over that I've been going. Because these eggs do take a while to hatch. Haven't seen it and you never will, just like to reference it. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I'm not a horror movie person at all. You're guessing 111. We'll see about that. It's gonna be an increment of 5, because when you actually see the egg hatch, it doesn't show if it's shiny or not, I don't think. If it does, then we will see it and we will call it as what it's supposed to be, but otherwise, it's gonna be basically just called as, like, you know, whatever one it is. Neither, yeah. The most I've seen is like a couple thriller movies that aren't like horror movies; they're more like legitimate thrillers. So apparently, Dialga and Palkia are returning as Happy Meal toys at McDonald's. Says a friend who's the manager there. Sonora makes confirmed. I wouldn't say for a while, at least. Again, like, because it's been announced that like the next games are a new region. But again, my thoughts have been, and like the entire time, my thoughts since Yusum came out and like, or was announced and confirmed, one of my two thoughts about the current, like, about what games we were gonna get as the end of Gen 7. Yeah, it's pretty much, we're gonna get brand new games. The 2019 games aren't gonna be remakes. They're not gonna be Sinnoh. What we will get though is like probably some Diamond and Pearl remakes later on, like in the Gen 8 cycle. My McDonald's. McDonald's is okay, with the fries ain't great. My voice crack was a rough one. I don't know. I like McDonald's fries. I think like nothing can beat, for me at least, Chick-fil-A fries, but that's a different story. Like those are just different entirely. Back to me. Alright, see you in a bit, Natsu. McDonald's fries are A1. It depends on where you are. They're a completely different formula in different countries. Dan K, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Americans get the best Happy Meal toys. It's a little rude, but you'd like bigger fries. I would like small stuff. Oh, so it's not the taste. It's like the size of them. Okay, I can understand that. I can understand that then. Personally, like I know these aren't the types of fries that any kind of fast food restaurant would have, but like you know, like seasoned curly fries, those are my favorite. But obviously, that's like a whole different thing. Curly fries are pretty dope. They are. You can only eat fish fingers at McDonald's because you're a pescatarian. Yeah, no, eating at a burger restaurant would probably be difficult with that. I understand. I understand that. Okay, how many Manaphys is that? I think that's what, 4? Or is it only 3? Let me check. That's the bag. That's the wrong place to look. Okay, that was only 3. So we got 7 more Manaphys for the day, guys. Why are pirates called pirates? Because they are. So it's a legitimate reason. You're back. Welcome back, Natsu. Don't really eat McDonald's now. I'm more into Subway at the moment. Okay. You want a sandwich? I could go for some food right now. I'm going out with some friends for dinner later. But I could go for food now. Alright, let's see. After that, drinking and starve. Ooh! Was not a fan. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can tell when it's shiny if it's close to the same shades as the background, when it hatches, or if it's more difficult to tell. So it's not that it's more difficult to tell. The thing is, I obviously don't have a way to confirm it until we actually get it, but as a mixture of some like glitchiness in a way with Gen 4, as well as just the fact that this is a very scripted hatching, there's a good chance that the Manaphys that you see in that animation are similar to like Charmander when you get the preview of Charmander in Leaf Green, where you weren't actually seeing if it was shiny or not. So what we have to do is go in and check that summary every time, and then, you know, you also have like this little menu to just kind of like glance at them again. And that way it also gives you like, you're just running through them and they'll very instantly, you'll have an instant comparison between a non-shiny one and a shiny one. So you'll know if it's shiny or not. But it is a pretty noticeable difference actually. So that's not actually too bad. One day you're walking through the woods when you saw this big log. You rolled it over and underneath was a little tiny stick. It was like the log had a child. That's annoying. It's not the greatest, but I mean, with how long this hunt takes, like, that little tiny check's not the end of the world by any means. We're in the last 5, guys. We're in the last 5 eggs here. Maybe they'll hatch before the end of the hour. I don't quite think they will, but it's possible. Because they do take a good chunk of time. Of course, there's like a few seconds longer if you're trying to speed run it. Speed run the shiny hunt. Yes. That's what everyone should do. No, it definitely adds a little bit, but with all the prep that's gone into this and the amount of time I've spent hunting these like 115 so far, that little check's like a drop in the bucket. Those seconds are bothersome. Oof. Once you're the ones of your family trying to log that look like a man's bottom half. That's pretty funny. Darn, if only we were like wrapping up as that song played through. That would have been some pretty good timing. I'm not sure if you get outside often, but if you do, can you do shiny hunts but in Pokemon Go? Just a suggestion. I haven't played Pokemon Go since like the first month it came out. I would never be able to stream that, I don't think. For one, I don't know if my phone would do it very well. And I don't really have a setup for like capturing my phone's footage and then streaming from something else. As well as trying to mix that in like a live chat would be really weird, I think. Plus at that point it'd be giving away like roads I live on and stuff. I don't know. There's multiple reasons. I think I'm gonna have to get back into Go soon because of Melton and all that. Like it seems like that's gonna be the way to get it into Let's Go, and I don't know if Let's Go is gonna be the way to get it into Gen 8 eventually. Who knows? But what was it to see on that one? Pizza is like cheese hugging bread. They love each other so much, but then you ruin it by eating them. Also, the toppings are a blanket. So I guess we just bake a whole bunch of pizzas and then never eat them. That's the solution to this problem from the sounds of it. When you're saying Dan TDM's wife has been streaming on Twitch lately, and now you've seen her, she's kind of mean. That's not good. Operation Find Ian has failed. Oh, was that the ulterior motive behind all of this? I'll give away like everything about my location the day before I move out of this apartment permanently. That's how it'll go down. No, I don't know if that would even work. Your entire plot. That's been the whole point of it. Cheater. Cheater. Yeah. It's like, I give you all the hint. Literally, like, the day after it doesn't matter anymore. There's a Pokemon Go reference in Phineas and Ferb and it made me smile. How is there a reference for it in Phineas and Ferb? Phineas and Ferb wasn't that over before Pokemon Go came out? Manaphy is sexist, why not Womanaphy? The real problem, someone should take this up with Game Freak. I'll admit that pause was me trying to think of some other, like, comeback, but I didn't have anything. Had a crossover with another cartoon last month. Okay. That would explain it then. Because, yeah, like, I was being like, the timelines don't really add up there, but maybe I'm just very wrong on that. And also, it would have meant I missed the reference, because I saw everything, like, I saw the entire Phineas and Ferb series. So we should call the shiny one Womanaphy. We'll see if it gets a nickname. We'll see if it gets one. Need a new Xbox? Anyone trying to pitch in for the new console? She'll need another 350. Get everyone else to buy the console for you. There you go. I think we're on, what, the last 2 eggs? If I'm not mistaken, last egg, maybe. I think that's right. Or like we should be on the last egg now after this one. Sorry guys. Oh, I didn't mean to nickname it. Okay, yeah, last egg. Last egg here, guys. If you're interested in the crossover, recommend watching the other cartoon from the beginning so you understand what's happening. It's called Milo Murphy's Law. Yeah, that one's by the same. That's like by the creators of Phineas and Ferb, right? If I found a way to watch it, maybe. Because that's definitely one of the things. Is like I watched Phineas and Ferb because it was on Netflix. So yeah, it'd be interesting to find a way to watch it. Yo, your boy Kevin, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Good luck on Manaphy. Remember to get 2 years to complete this time. It's a ridiculous one. I can believe that time. You know, you're only getting like 6 an hour or so, or what I say, 1 every 6 minutes, so 10 an hour. If you do it this way, at least. So yeah, it's good, but Phineas and Ferb is better. It's hard to follow up on a show like that. Because like Phineas and Ferb was part of like the whole revitalization and stuff of like some of Disney's animation and everything. Alright guys, final Manaphy egg. Let's see. Will one of them be shiny? Only one way to find out. And like perfectly in time too. Like I'm actually kind of impressed with that. How many eggs do I have? I have 10 eggs, so I just trade them back and forth every, you know, few encounters. Or every like 10 encounters I have to trade them back and forth. But here we go. Here we go. Second batch of 5. Yep. Yep. No shiny from that batch. So, thank you for everyone who tuned into the stream. Thank you to everyone that liked, everyone that subscribed. Watch Max only say that would have been rip. Yeah, so I'll be streaming again tomorrow. Again, a note. Tomorrow's stream will be much, much earlier than they usually are. It'll be like morning for me as opposed to like late afternoon, early evening. So yeah, I will see you all tomorrow. I don't know the exact time the stream will start, but again, expect it before noon my time. And again, thank you everyone for coming out, and I will see you all again tomorrow.